Saving up for something there, bud?
Huh? But, no, you said Fluxx was the game all about change, so I decided to bring my spare change.
You're an idiot. Welcome to the Victory Point, where everyone walks around the studio using a tile-based system. We're your hosts, Cheney Hester
And Ben McClain. If you find yourself in a game store having difficulty making up your mind on which game to buy, get Fluxx, the game where the rules are always changing.
Fluxx is a lightweight, easy-to-play game, where the rules, win conditions, and game mechanics are always changing.
To play, you just start with one basic rule card. Draw one, play one. Sound simple enough?
Well, that's going to change about turn 1, since new rules will act as an addendum on the old rules, either changing them or removing them altogether.
Yep. The game's always in flux. See what I did there?
Stop now.
You can see the game's going to have a ton of versatility in the way it plays. But wait, what if I told you there are 13 different variants released right now?
Whether you're stoner, zombie, pirate, or cowboy, Fluxx has a version for you.
While the versions of the game will have a wide array of differences, the basic mechanics of the game will always stay the same.
There are 6 types of cards in the game.
New rules add rules to the game, like draw 2 instead of 1, hand limit of 3, or growing like a zombie every time you play a creeper.
Gold cards are the win conditions. Complete the requirements and you're victorious.
Creepers are typically the negative cards of the game, except for in some instances of metagaming where they're actually helping you to win.
Keepers are cards to place in front of you in hopes to satisfy the win conditions. Some even have great utility.
Action cards are one-time use cards, and surprise cards are the exact same except they can be used at any time.
As the game progresses and more rules build up, things can start to get hectic, and it can be a lot to handle, like eating Skittles in space. It's difficult to review a game like Fluxx. With so many different flavors of gameplay, you never really know what you're going to get.
Like a box of chocolates.
Do you want a chocolate?
I enjoy the flexibility of play. There'll be times when you're just a card play away from winning, only for the person in front of you to change the goal.
Fluxx is a fun and casual game. It's really easy to set up, so it makes a great grab-and-go game.
But gameplay's not a walk in the park either. Easy to learn, but when there are tons of new rules on the table, people start to lose track and become penalized for it.
As mentioned, Fluxx is completely modular, so if you get bored with the variant you're currently using, just go to the store and pick up another one.
Also, they have the capability of being merged together, so you can end up with 2 things that have no reason being together, like if Jerry Seinfeld were in charge of the Star Wars transitions.
One negative thing I'll mention is because of the complete unique way the game is designed to play, you could have a great experience one time, then shuffle and deal out cards, and it could be really boring.
Pros: quick, easy, and an absolute riot. Each variant brings character into the gameplay. And the game's cost efficient too. Each box only costs around $15. The game supports from 2 to 6 people, which is a wide range for some party fun. And finally, the suggested age is just 8 and up because the mechanics are so simple, so you can play with your kids too.
Cons: in-depth gamers who really enjoy complex games might not get a lot out of it. And if you're a structured rule follower, you're probably going to be frustrated. Finally, with the variety in gameplay, you really never know how long the game is going to last. You could be dealt a winning hand, or you could end up going through the entire deck.
Rating time. On a scale from cookie to chainsaw, I'm going to give it a hot air balloon.
Or, on the VPD20, we'll give it a 16. Thanks for watching. Let us know what you think about Fluxx in the comment section below.
And follow Cheney and I on Twitter. If you have anything that you would like us to review, or any comments about the show, just go ahead and send them to our Gmail.
Make sure to check out our video next week, where we review a game where we play as a horde of horse lords in the city of brass pillars.
Shoots and ladders.